Welcome everyone to our Masters 2023 recap show. I'm Paul Scott with my good friend Matt Berkey. Matt, what a tournament. A lot of things going on, the weather, but we have a champion.
Wow, yeah, it was a little bit of a crazy weekend with weather delays and everything, with Brooks all the way out in front, big flip the last day. As far as our fantasy challenge, lots of action going on. Paul, let's talk about how terrible you and I and Stevie did. I mean, this was by far our worst performance. I mean, bottom of the barrel there. I'm just glad that all of us avoided the 3-putt award this time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we're going to have to do some fighting back in the ForeFathers Cup this year, but I think we can do it.
Yeah, it was bad, Matt. I mean, tied for 34th, which is worse than I did all last year. You were even worse than me, and Stevie was down there too. So, some people, Matt, think that we may rig this or not, but I mean, this just shows no, we are human and we did not do very well, which is great for some of our other people, though.
We had a lot of people who chose the 8 tier 4 do really well, 5 of the top 13, including our winner, who we're going to get to in just a few seconds. So hold on tight.
Yeah, so first I just want to do another big thank you to our sponsor, Tri-State Disability Center, for just sponsoring this tournament. They're the reason why we can offer prizes to our first, second, and third place team. Will be getting prizes sent to them. So a huge shout out to them. Also, we have our winner, but they also have the second place came from Tri-State, Team WF C216A. So just a wonderful, and that's Dan. So just a wonderful opportunity with Tri-State helping us out.
Yeah. So Paul, what do you say we bring in our winner, white tees only, my brother-in-law, Caleb Galbraith. Bring him in. Let's bring
him in, Matt. Bring him in.
Joining us from Lakeland, Florida.
Caleb, there he is. Yay.
Hello, everyone. How's it going? Glad to be here. Super excited about it.
Nice jacket.
Wow. It's not green, but that's okay.
Yeah, I was looking for the green jacket, couldn't find it. You just kind of going back in the archives of the closet, deep back, just nothing there. So the best I could do was a dark blue.
Maybe this is going to be your signature outfit, like Tiger on Sundays. After every win, we expect this blazer.
I can guarantee you this will not be the only time that I'm on this show. So when
you
see
Paul, that's a big.
We've heard that before.
A first-time winner. Does he realize that he's still 4 wins behind you, Paul?
That's okay. That's okay. He may not realize that, Matt, but that's okay. That's okay.
Honestly, ForeFathers is not the only thing that I'm so far behind both of you in, as far as games are concerned. I've lost many a board game, card game to both of you.
True.
So I'm used to this.
Paul, I think it's a great time. Paul, show him your ForeFathers Cup trophy from last year.
Yeah, so here's my, I'm not sure which way I should show you, but let me just show you. Here's the front here, the ForeFathers Cup. I won't mention, here's I got the little it's accessible, you can pop off here.
Broken already, Paul.
That is credit to one of my children. I won't tell you which one, but here's the wonderful trophy that I won from last year. So Caleb is top of the board right now and trying to win this.
Caleb, that's what you're going for this year.
Yeah, definitely am. And I'll tell you what, it looks like maybe he lost his 9-iron.
Throwback to your team name from last season, which we're attributing the white tees only team name change to your success this weekend.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. I think that there was a lot of confidence with the new name change. New name, new me. I did lose my 9-iron on the back 9 a couple of years ago. Made a couple team names about it, but I got a new 9-iron, and I just wanted to know it's part of the team. So I didn't want to keep going back to that story.
Love it. So why don't you, speaking of name, how did you choose not only your name, but how did you choose your team?
Yeah, so as far as the name goes, I had one person ask me if I want to play blue tees, and the answer was absolutely not. I don't think that I will ever be ready for the blue tees. As far as the team goes, look, I think as far as today is Easter, Jesus lives, but also live golf, right? They're all
Oh, wow.
they're all in this the choose 8. So how could I not? Am I right? So
Wow. Comparing
uh
Jesus to live. Wow. Quite the comparison there.
let me be clear. I'm not comparing the two. I'm just saying that there is something with the day and the golf, right? So yeah, as far as players are concerned, I feel like all of our winners probably have Brooks winning around one at least one day, right? So I feel like I had to throw Brooks in there. He got 2 wins for me, and I put Phil and Tiger, but I just knew I had a feeling one of them would pull something out for me, and looks like day 4 it happened.
Wow. Wow. And any more questions for him, Matt?
Just to his comment, he's the Philly Golf Goddess was the highest finishing person without Brooks Koepka. Tied 3rd, but 5th with the tiebreaker. So people did make it up there, but you're right. You certainly needed Brooks to be at the top of the leaderboard. So
yeah, and I was thinking DJ was gonna be that guy out of the live guys. And that's why I had DJ as my one choose tier 4 guy, but credit to you for going not only Brooks but Phil. I think you were the only person to choose that combo, Brooks and Phil, and that obviously paid off.
Caleb,
Yeah.
do you think you're going to go with the choose 8 for our next tournament?
I'll tell you what, a lot of it's gut. I would like to say the gut is never wrong, but this is my first time here. So, I guess we'll just see what happens next time, where I'll go through the list and see how confident I feel.
Yeah, and speaking of that, Matt, real quick, our next tournament will be in May 15th, the week of the 15th to the 21st at Oak Hill Country Club for the PGA Championship in Rochester, New York. So mark that on your calendars. That will be our next challenge.
That Caleb will be defending the major challenge, and we will also have who's defending the PGA champ. We'll have to look in our archives who won. Paul, you won the PGA champ, so you two will be defending champions in some form or fashion for our next challenge. That will be exciting. And in the meantime, we're all going for that ForeFathers Cup this year. So we'll update our website with all those standings that we can track, and make sure, Caleb, you have to enter all 4 tournaments this year so that you can stay in that run for ForeFathers Cup.
Oh, never a doubt. I'll be there.
Yeah, you will want to win this trophy, Caleb.
Absolutely. There's nothing more in this world that I want.
That's what we want to hear.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Caleb. Have a wonderful Easter night.
Back at you both. Love to be here. Everyone else, catch me if you can.
Ooh, congrats, Caleb. Congrats, Caleb. They'll be gunning for you next time. All right. See you later. Well, Paul,
that was great.
Interview.
That was great. So real quick, we talked to our first place. I mentioned our second place winner, who was right there, lost on a tiebreaker, Matt, at 19 under with Caleb there. It just came down to the tiebreaker. Phil was in second place. Dan, our second place guy, WFC 216A, had Jordan Spieth, who was actually ended up third. So some people, there's a common misconception. Our first tiebreaker is always who is the highest golfer. They both had Brooks. And then we look at their second place golfer. And then if that's still the same, or if there's a tie, that's when we use our tiebreaker number. But this tie was broken on our second golfer, our second tiebreaker.
Yep.
And then our third place finisher was Arfie's Pimento Cheese Boys. Gotta love that pimento cheese, Matt, with Arfie there, which in himself, he broke a 3-way tie. There were 2 other people who tied him for third place, Weedy Whackers and Philly Golf Goddess.
Well, let's talk about my favorite award now, Paul. The 3-putt award.
Ooh, gotta love it.
We give out to the person who finished in dead last place. It's always got to be somebody, no matter how good your team. But we got Rick. Rick, thank you for playing, and thank you for coming in 52nd, and congratulations with the 3-putt award. Rick chose 2 people, Max Homa and Cam Smith, the 2 tier 1s, and that strategy didn't work out. They both made the cut, but they both did not score well. And so he ended up at the bottom of the barrel. But hey, thanks for playing, and congrats on your 3-putt award.
Yeah, gotta love Rick or Nick, my cousin. I'll out him here. He's a huge trash talker, one of the biggest trash talkers we got. Great guy though. But it's that choose two, Matt. It's a high risk, high reward. We've seen people win it with it. We've seen people lose it with it. So you just never know. And I actually thought he had a decent strategy because he was one of the only people with Cam Smith. So if Cam Smith lights it up, he could run away with it, but it didn't happen. So try again, Rick.
Yep. Well, it turns out, as my cousin Brad says, Brooks Koepka kept a lot of people at the top of the leaderboard this week. So quick shout out to Brad for coming up with that nice pun that we'll put in the video description as far as the spelling.
Yeah. And we also heard that Brooks Koepka just, he ran out of gas after 54 holes, Matt, because he's been playing on live and they only play 54 holes. But the correction is, Phil, on the other hand, just got going after 54 holes. So, he took his 54 hole break in the middle of the round.
Yeah, maybe he needed to come back to the PGA Tour.
Yeah.
So, all right, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Hey, we will see you for our next challenge. Have a great few weeks, and we look forward to seeing you in a few weeks.
So long.